Mr. Alfonso de Korean class. Neat little introduction. My country was Cote d'Ivoire, and I have my lovely assistant helping me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Oh, don't press a random button and make it. Don't do it.
No.
Right. Cote d'Ivoire would be located in Africa. It is in the western part of Africa, and one really interesting thing that I found was that it's actually a bit larger than New Mexico, so which is kind of cool. Generally, the weather / climate is it's tropical along the coast. During the 3 seasons, during spring it's where'd it go? During spring it's mainly warm and dry. During the summer it's usually hot and dry, and then during the winter it's wet and hot. I didn't say it.
That's real nice. So I can't say that the African thing is my people, but you can.
Mostly flat terrain, but there's mountains in the northwest. The population is 17,298,040. This was updated in 2003, so more than likely there's more, or maybe there's less.
Lots of babies.
Give or take a lot or a few, due to the fact that there is a lot of AIDS. There's actually 47,000 people who, 47,000 people who die yearly due to AIDS. About 570,000 have AIDS, or currently have AIDS. The main language spoke is French, but there are 60 different native dialects, which I didn't feel like listing off, or else this would have been like a 20-minute video.
The camera loves it.
Oh, shut up. The government, they are Republican. There is a multi-party presidential regime. Is that how you say that word?
Chiefly serious.
Yeah. The capital is Yamoussoukro. And actually, they gained their independence August 7th, 1960.
Not very long ago.
Oh, shut up. They adopted a new constitution August 4th, 2000. Which is really odd. 15 years of age and up can read and write. No one really below that can. Males 57.9% and females 43.6%. That is of 2003. Apparently there is a labor force. 6.7 million people are put to labor. So yeah. The unemployment rate is of 13%, and the population's poverty rate would be 37%. 37%, which kind of sucks. Kind of makes me sad. There are only 3 military branches, which is Army, Navy, and Air Force. Yippee-ki-yay, mofos. Transportation, they use railways, highways, waterways, and airports. There are 37 airports, but only 7 of those airports are paved. The rest, the rest of that isn't. They're working on it, but still not. Telephones and main lines are used. 328,000 people are connected to a landline, and for mobile, there's 1.236 million connected to a landline. It's not to a landline, but using mobile. Mobile telephones. Mobile telephones. Let's see. The flag looks. Crap! No. The flag looks like this one on the end. See? Kind of.
Sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you positive?
I'm positive. Shut up. It kind of resembles the Irish flag.
Kind of resembles roster color.
Right there.
So she gets the rivals.
Apparently there are a lot of international disputes. I looked them up. There were a lot, so I didn't really want to name them all off. But apparently, rebel and ethnic fighting against cultural government. What is that word? Oh, in 2002, not a word. And it actually spilled into the neighboring states, so that they got involved, and they were pretty cool. The major cities, I can't really pronounce them, but I'm gonna try. Okay, Abidjan.
I'd say that's about it.
Abidjan. Abobo. A bouquet? A bouquet. No. Bouquet. Bouquet. No! I'll figure it out in class. Delu, San Pedro, the capital. Cajardo. You know what? But there is one that's either man or mon, but it's spelled M-A-N, and that's really sexist. Their nationality is Ivorian. Ivorian. I already told you the capital city. The official language is French. And their leader currently would be Alassane, something like that. Alassane Germain Ouattara.
That's the name.
If I could find a translation button, then not a translation.
Just a pronunciation.
That's what I meant. Since December 4th, 2010, present day. The religions are mainly Muslim. 60% of the country is Muslim. 22% of the country is Roman Catholic, but they put Christian. For some reason, they connected Christianity and Roman Catholicism.
It's mostly the Roman Catholic denominations, just that some other denominations exist.
And then animism is 18. Is 18%. Why don't you explain what that is? Because I don't understand. All right, coming in a second.
Can you pause the recording now, or?
No. There's only stop recording.
If I am correct, animism, I don't want to get it confused with pantheism, but animism is the worship of animals or anthropomorphic gods that are made in the image of animals.
Basically that's what I got. Let me see if there's anything else that I didn't include. Its economy is actually really, really, really bad. I told you that the poverty line is about, is what was it? Is 37%, and the unemployment rate is 13%. Its history, actually, a lot of Cote d'Ivoire was not. It's unknown before the colonization. So yeah. And I looked at actually the politics between it, and between the leaders or presidents that were there, there's a lot of differences. Like there was one Republican, there was like I don't remember what there was, but between the leaders there was a big difference between how they led and what they were against and what they weren't against. The most interesting thing that I guess that really stood out to me was how like how poor that country was. I mean, it has such a pretty name, like Peru. Peru has a really pretty name, and then it's just like it makes me sad.
It's like the French-speaking equivalent of small.
Can we play that one? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do it.
And then goodbye. Bye bye.
Question mark.
Bye.
What bird? Oh.
That bird's stupid. I'm just kidding. Okay, that's about all we got. Now we have a little worm saying bye. Saying bye. Bye bye. Do it again. Bye bye. That wasn't even planned.